guys, welcome back to the vlog. Today's vlog is so exciting, not only because I had homemade pizzas and Cinnabons, but also because we're adding more to the dance studio as the days go by. The very first thing to be moved into the studio was my desk, which made me so happy because this is something that I've been really looking forward to, having a space to edit my YouTube videos and to work. The next morning, it was still the weekend, so we went shopping to the Restores, and I love Restores not only because you can get really nice quality and pre-loved furniture pieces for really cheap, but I also love that it's better for the environment. We didn't end up getting anything at the furniture store or the Restore, but we did get some ideas for things in our home in the future. When I came home, I was more than ready, after my matcha of course, to do a ballet class in the rain. I cannot express the joy and gratitude I felt doing this ballet class online in my own home studio for the first time. I did number 7 of the online ballet classes with Dutch National Ballet that are still on the YouTube channel. I love following the Dutch National Ballet classes. I feel like they're a good balance of getting my body ready, feeling good, challenging my brain without pushing things too much. And if it's not dance masterclass, this is definitely my go-to ballet class. Maybe not this one specifically. I did really like number 7 out of their classes, but I just love the teacher and the fact that, again, the exercises are challenging without pushing my body past the limits that I know it has. I honestly can't remember the last time I did a full-length ballet class, and I feel like a broken record saying that because I do say that very often on my channel, but it's so true. Since retiring from ballet, you know, I was a professional ballet dancer for many years, and that was not only a source of income for me, but even before then, it was my life because I went to ballet school. And ever since leaving that world, the most challenging part of retirement has definitely been staying consistent. And I think a few things play into that. One of the things being I'm not doing this for my job anymore. My job is predominantly teaching. And when I'm teaching, I'm not teaching the class for myself. Therefore, I'm not doing the class because I'm walking around correcting, I'm sitting and watching, I'm standing and watching, I'm giving direction and corrections and feedback versus doing the exercises for me. So I'm really happy to have this space in my home because now I can just do a ballet class online whenever I want. This was also one of the reasons we really loved this home and fell in love with it. Whoa, that balance, okay. But like I was saying, this was one of the reasons we fell in love with this home because there was so much space for me to make it into a ballet studio. Every single home we looked at, we were like, okay, could this be a ballet studio? Could this be a dance studio? And this one obviously had the perfect space. And again, I'm just so full of gratitude and happiness having this space, and watching this footage back makes me even more excited because I'm looking at the walls and they're so bare, but they're like a blank canvas. I have so much to play around with in this room. I plan on adding mirrors, adding a wall bar, adding pictures and paintings that I really like. I really want to put a ballet bar mounted onto the wall where my bar is right now because it would be a little bit more sturdy. And I love this bar, don't get me wrong. This is a bar that Steve made me for my birthday a few years back, so it will always be in the studio and it will always be in my rotation. But again, a wall mounted bar is just a little bit more sturdy. I could do some exercises off of it, like tie some TheraBands and do some resistance workouts with it. And I just think it would add to the studio more. So comment down below what you think I should add. Oh, I'm also adding a floor. I'll be adding that later today after I finish this voiceover of this video. So stay tuned. I'll be adding a Marley floor to this flooring, which will be very necessary because you will see in the next 5 or 10 minutes that I almost face plant a number of times. Well, actually just once in the videos, but I almost face planted another time when I was on TikTok. So anyways, we need to add a proper dance floor. And again, this floor works for now and it's much better than what we used to have, but I have a Marley and I have it for that reason. So again, comment down below what you want to see in the studio and what you recommend that I should do with this beautiful space.
I was swinging along, minding my business.
Okay, for Sunday brunch, we have cinnamon waffles, hash browns, a broken egg. I have 1 egg. Steve also has 1 egg. I just broke his. And then I also made Cinnabons. Icing isn't on them yet, but they look so good. Oh, and smoothie.
Tune, for no other song could be worthy of beautiful, wonderful you. Now who could have thought this could happen? Who would have ever believed? Could it be true?
Okay, I hope that this audio sounds better with the microphone. The room is still really echoey because we don't have that many things in the room yet. Hopefully this sounds good for you guys. Like I said, the room doesn't have that many things in it yet, hence the reason it's very echoey. Therefore, I'm wearing this mic. That was a long run-on sentence. But so far we have the cat tree in the corner and I have my desk, my ballet bar, of course. Later this afternoon, I'm gonna work on putting the Marley flooring down because again, this is a ballet studio. So I want to have the proper floor because I did a ballet class a couple of days ago for the first time in here. It's been pouring rain for the last few days here as well. But anyways, I did a ballet class and my ballet shoes have seen better days. Wait, let me show you. And I think that's because this floor is definitely not a ballet floor. So they're catching on all the ridges and these are brand new shoes. So we need to fix that. But I thought I would hop on here in the last few clips. I didn't really talk to you guys because yesterday was Sunday? Yes, Sunday. And we were just chilling. We watched The Pale Blue Eye on Netflix. It was so good. I love Edgar Allan Poe and like any spooky kind of stuff. And that movie gives me the similar vibes to Sleepy Hollow. We were trying to watch Sleepy Hollow, but it wasn't available on any streaming service. We watched The Pale Blue Eye instead. Now I'm hopping on here, like I said, because I didn't really hop on here yesterday. We just took a really chill day. And the day before I did my ballet class in here. And I just wanted to really enjoy the class versus, you know, talk to the camera and make content. I obviously filmed my class, but I just put my camera there, kept it there, moved it a couple of angles just so I could document my first class in here, yay, but also so I could actually enjoy my first class in here. Now that that's out of the way, I thought closing out the vlog, I would show you guys my new Freed of London Studio Pros. I love these shoes. I really wanted to try these on, and I'm still gonna do a separate video, maybe a tutorial on how I sew these, pair these for class, but I just really wanted to unbox them and show you guys. They're so soft. These are the Freed Studio Pros V-cut vamp, size 4.5 double E. I know the microphone's here, so I don't really want to break them in too much. What I love about these shoes is that they have a elastic drawstring versus the regular drawstring. And I have my old pair of pointe shoes here, so we can kind of compare and contrast the Gainer Mindens versus these. Keep in mind that these Gainer Mindens have seen better days. And I know I'm not in my ballet attire. I just had a shower, hence the reason my hair looks very greasy. But again, I just want to compare and contrast. We're gonna have lunch too. I just had a little snack. I made some hummus last night. I did some homemade hummus. I kind of made a mistake where I should have put the olive oil on top, like drizzle it on top for taste versus mix it in with the blender, because it kind of made it super, super chunky. And then I added too much water and now it's a little watery, but the taste is still really good. And the consistency is actually not that bad. It's just a little bit waterier, more watery than I like. I love hummus. It's probably my favorite food. Everybody who knows me knows that about me. So it was fun to make some hummus at home and know where all the ingredients, or what all the ingredients are and where they came from. Anyways, I just had a nan with that homemade hummus. Okay, we've got these shoes on. These are the old Gainer Mindens. Again, I just want to try them on to compare and contrast. I also haven't worn pointe shoes in this room at all, and I haven't worn them on this flooring. So let's see what this is like. This is already so crazy because I've been obviously in my bedroom, not being in this room, been using that space, and I'm not warm, so I'm not gonna do too much. I didn't do a ballet class this morning or even stretch. But yeah, I was so used to that space. In that space, I had no space. Whereas here, I have so much space for everything. I could do pirouettes in here. I'm so not warm. I could do chaîné turns across the floor. I can do something other than just échappés. I can't help myself. Let's go across the floor a little bit, and then we're gonna try on the Freeds. Just because I'm excited. And these shoes are definitely not the best. They literally have a hole in them. Cool. Okay, this is exciting. Let's do some échappés. Oh, I'm not warm. This is gonna be so much better with the Marley, but it's so nice to know that I have space. Let's just do some bourrées actually. I almost slipped there. Let's not do that while I'm not warm. Yay! I'm so not used to having space like this. Anyways, I wanted to make this part of the video just to compare and contrast of super broken in shoes and compare them to the new Freed Studio Pros. While they're not broken in, they're also not sewn. Now that I've had some fun and now that I've almost face planted, we're gonna bring this back.
As you guys know, I've had these shoes for a number of years, not even months, but this is the state of them. They have definitely seen better days, but you know what? They have been so reliable for me, and the nice thing about Gainer Mindens is that they don't break down the same way that traditional pointe shoes do, because they are made out of plastic versus the traditional, almost like paper mache like material. So they've definitely lasted me way longer than most pointe shoes would have. Nonetheless, I'm very grateful to turn these in and start wearing my new shoes, my Freeds.
Let's put these on now. Freed Studio Pro 4.5 double E. I haven't even put these on yet, so I'm very excited. I'm very nervous. I haven't worn Freeds in a while. I know it's not the most aesthetic, but just until I sew them, we're gonna do it in a nice big bow. Once again, I have not touched these shoes, save for taking them out of the box and bag, but I definitely need to break them in a bit more at the bunion, crush the box a bit more, the vamp. Ooh. Oh, they're so much more supportive. Wait, let me get a better angle for you guys. It feels so different to be in supportive point shoes and to be lifted up and just in general feel supported. I just think of them. I'm excited to break them in, especially this right foot, because I do have a big bunion on the side, so I don't feel like I can do much in the point shoe yet, and I can't get up because it's too tight around here. So I'm very excited to break these in and to sew them first of all. But what do you guys think? Anyways, I'm going to leave the vlog here, and I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Let me know in the comments down below what you want to see next. And if you want to see a video on how to sew point shoes, break them in, etc., and how I prepare them personally. And yeah, until next time, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, happy dancing, and until next time, bye now.